kasha tendat kenene ngata kambe yangan. Kereng hitik-hitik avana halang. Imjay maranjay para katamena mangenge go. Yere chimahi taliatun imjay rave.
Most people in remote villages in Madagascar have never heard of climate change yet. Now their lives depend on it. Madagascar is currently going through the worst drought it has known in the past 40 years. The number of malnourished children has doubled since last year. The reality is that now people in the south are starving, and I'm worried it might get worse. My name is Maria Cristina Kool. I'm an eco-activist and a social entrepreneur from Madagascar. My interest for climate, I must admit that it started when I was sent as a UN volunteer in the south of Madagascar. Being in the middle of the people who are suffering from the drought, suffering from the famine, seeing everyone leaving their villages and begging in the main city was really like a revelation for me. I wanted to do something, and the first thing that I did was to create a youth network, because youth are not included at all in decision making related to climate change in Madagascar. Madagascar is one of 10 countries considered most vulnerable to climate threats. Our entire food system depends on climate. We have always been subject to floods, to cyclones, to drought, and those powerful extreme weather events are going to be worse because of climate change. Colbert, one of the most renowned researchers in Madagascar, brings awareness on these issues too.
Avant même l'installation des premiers peuplements à Madagascar, qui date d'il y a 2500 ans, la sécheresse dans le sud était déjà présente. Voilà, il y avait ça d'abord. Et puis, ce qu'il faudrait bien signaler, c'est que avec l'augmentation de la température globale, c'est-à-dire le réchauffement climatique global, ce phénomène s'accentue, ce phénomène, je dirais, s'intensifie.
Amnesty International is one of the organizations that went on the ground to make research and study the link between climate change and right to food in Madagascar, and to collect the voice of those who are the most vulnerable to the consequences of climate change.
Nanomboka amin'ny teny atrefa ahy hanontany zao, matimaty ty biby ompegny, omby, osy, akoho amam-borona. De maty aby io satria tsisy sakafo hany. Vady aman-janaka manko mijaly satria tsisy vola hiviliana sakafo. Fara miteraky problemo ho anay zany lasa marisarisa zany le zaza lasa mahia, reraky.
Zahay taloha nihinagny 3 sanandro. Zahay hananaka zao agnaty 3 taogna zay, zara naho mahatrea hariva raiky. Pantoandro manomboky maraindray jusque ty hariva iandro io tsy mihinagna.
In addition to the drought, we have sandstorms, locally known as tiumena.
Lorsqu'il y a 2 zones avec 2 différentes températures, ça va créer 2 différentes pressions atmosphériques. Alors, la situation pour le sud de Madagascar, c'est que la pression atmosphérique est souvent forte au niveau de la mer, et au niveau de la terre ferme, c'est souvent faible. C'est pour cette raison qu'il y a toujours ce déplacement de cette masse d'air de la mer vers la terre ferme. Voilà. Et ça s'intensifie en fait au fur et à mesure que la température augmente, d'où le problème avec le réchauffement global de la planète.
No kofa ny rivotsy manontolo zany le nofon-tany, hitantsika zao. Na sesiny tamy lalagny de lalay simba tampatampaky aby lalao tsisy lala azo aleha amizao. Vokatsy ny haintany zany io. De karaha fa simba ny tontolo iainana, mijaly ny zavaboahary, manontolo, toetra eto androy.
People are desperate because they cannot cultivate, they have no more income. Their kids have to quit schools, and the families are selling everything that they have in order to survive. They are leaving their villages, They are begging in towns they don't even know, sleeping in the street, losing all their dignity. It's a tragedy that thousands of families live.
Ty mahatonga anay niala fikotany ay jale, tsisy ty raha atao, la ny tetekey, la ny finga ay, sotro ny valagna ay tsy misy. Tsisy ty hanigny, le fara ay nandeha ambeto. Tsy manan-tragno zahay fa miroro avy amy tarabe to.
Ty tena mangiry firy amako, ty fanagnako manontolo rava, tsy misy. Ka io fanagna io zany ty agnomanagna ty hoavin-tegna.
Ty tiako hamboly. Raha angatahako amin'ny aresy, lasarigny, vosy, sarety, tabiry, zao ty tiako.
Because of climate change, it's people's daily lives here that are affected. Their right to life, their right to adequate food, their right to water and sanitation, their right to safe environment, they are all threatened. Madagascar is one of the least contributors to the global warming process, but it is also one of the most exposed to the climate change effects. As an activist, today I'm educating, mobilizing, advocating in order to bring a positive change in my community. And fortunately, I'm not the only one.